my name is Matthew Dewar. I'm the Overland accountant. This fall, I'm going to be traveling for approximately 2 months through the Northwest and down into the West, hitting major states like Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, and then heading back home to Tennessee along the southern route. Come join me as we take a look at my 2002 Toyota Tacoma. Alright, so a little bit more about the Tacoma. It's a 2002 Toyota Tacoma. It has the 3.4 liter V6 engine in it with a 5-speed manual transmission. It's a 4-wheel drive. It has a 2.5 inch lift from Old Man Emu. Here we are at the back of the truck. As you see here, I got my bike rack. Now this is a really cool bike rack. I picked it up from a guy named Matt on Facebook Marketplace. This is going to be amazing, allowing me to carry my mountain bike with me as I travel the country. So the cool thing is this just swings out of the way and allows me to have full access of the back of my truck. All right, here we have my bed, and we have a storage platform underneath. All right, drop down, we have the 2 drawers and cubby areas along the side. I'm gonna get those pulled out and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so here we have the kitchen. So we have our sink over here, our dual burner, dual fuel stove. Then we have our pantry over here, and in the very back of the drawer, we have all of our pots and pans. Now, as many of you guys know, when you're camping, flat space is a premium. So having these countertops is awesome, and having it so that it pops up out of the way when you need to get your stuff is wonderful. You can leave your things up there. You can put it down to be able to work on it, and then be able to lift it right back up and out of the way. All right, so that's a tour of the kitchen and the living area of the bed of the truck. I didn't show you the other drawer, as it's just a big long drawer that is there for different miscellaneous items. Part of it's my closet, and still getting everything figured out exactly for that one. But let's go ahead and move on up to the roof. As you see, this is a walking deck up here. It is 3/4 inch PVC plywood and nice and sturdy. I've got 2 solar panels, 2 100-watt Renogy solar panels, and this is what is going to be making it so that I can actually do this trip. The Starlink dish. This is so that I'll be able to have internet anywhere I'm at, making it so that I can do my school. All right, so here we have the Starlink system, the Starlink dishy, and I got this awesome mount here, and this is from Starlink. It allows me to lay the Starlink, after I stow the Starlink, lay it down, and so then I'm able to drive and not have to carry the Starlink all different places and trying to find another spot in the truck. So then when I need to set it up, all we do is we come over here, loosen it, raise it up, and then we tighten it down, take the cover off, and get it rebooted. All right, so here we have the dish set up and ready to be turned on. So let's go ahead and head down below and get everything turned on. All right, well, welcome into the power room. So here we have as you see here, we have a Pelican case. Inside of there is a 100 amp hour lithium ion battery, a fuse box, and a charge controller. And up here you see we have a 1000 watt inverter there. That's modified sine wave, so that's just it's going to be for my blender and different other items that aren't as sensitive. And over here on the side, you see the blue inverter. That is for the Starlink system, wanting to keep that nice and safe. All right, and then right here, this other Apache case, And I'm sorry, I said Pelican case on the other one, but it is an Apache case from Harbor Freight. So this Apache case here, this houses our router for the Starlink system. All right, so let's go ahead and get this turned on. All right, and that's on. And now let's go back up top and see what it's doing. All right, now as you can see, it has twisted around and moved around. I was not able to catch that on camera. I'll get it at some point. But there it is. It is getting linked up to the satellites. All right, so some of you might have thought, Matthew, you forgot one of the biggest items in the back of your truck. No, I didn't. This is the Bougie RV fridge freezer. And this thing is awesome. It runs phenomenally on my battery system, and it keeps things cold that need to be cold, keeps things frozen that are needed to be frozen. And it's really awesome. It has a lot of space in here. As you see, this side is the refrigerator, and the other side, that's your little freezer. Now it even has a little cutting board on it. Now the amazing thing about this is you can swap the sides. So you can make one side a refrigerator, you can make the big side the freezer and the little side the refrigerator. You can make the whole thing a freezer. You can make the whole thing a refrigerator. It's a really awesome, awesome little fridge. I'll drop the link to this in the description. We picked it up off of Amazon. Awesome little fridge, really happy. Looking forward to seeing how it performs on this trip. Thanks for joining me today for the tour of my 2002 Tacoma. We're heading out here in just a couple of days, so it's getting really exciting. Got a few more things to throw into the truck and add into. Hope you enjoyed this tour. I will be going into more details about some of the different items that we looked at, and we'll be showing you some new items as we get on the trip. But that'll be all for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a blessed day.